Hey guys, welcome to day 2 of the challenge. I'll show you what I've got going on here so far since the last time you saw this. A couple more things on the mausoleum here. One, I pressed some rock texture into the roof and the stairs here. Also, I added a little piece in here and mounted some toothpicks to look like bars. So once we get that painted up, I think that'll look kind of cool. So the mausoleum, I think, is ready for base coating. And then you've seen the base. I also cut out, one of the requirements is 5 tombstones, so I've just cut out these little tombstones here. We'll get them placed and put around. Ready for base coating. And then I've been sitting around trying to figure out what to do with my fence, and what I've discovered. I got this piece of sprue from my Mantic stuff, and it actually looks like it's got even little nail holes and stuff in it. I don't know how well you can see that, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take toothpicks, just regular round toothpicks, so nice and cheap. I've been chopping them in half, and I'm going to mount them to this like this, so it looks like an actual clasp on the rail. I'll mount one in the middle, so I'll do one on every one of these and then one in the middle all the way around for the fence, and I think that'll look rather cool once I get it all together, but we'll see. I'm just guessing at this point. So let me get some more work done on this thing, and then we'll come back and take a look. Okay, so things are coming along pretty nicely, I think. I'm quite happy with how the fence turned out. You can see it was very, very tedious to do. But I think it's going to be worth it once it all gets painted up. Just toothpicks and this sprue all the way around. What I had to do was cut out each of these sprue pieces, lay them down on their backs, and then use super glue. Can't use white glue on sprue, it won't stick, but use the super glue to lay the sprue out and glue the toothpicks down. Now the toothpicks I cut in half, so this is just the top half of the toothpick sticking out. You stick them down once the super glue is dry real good. Just stick each section down in the foam and work your way around, and then I super glued the joints together too, and then put an extra toothpick in the joint, because otherwise there would have been too big a space. So that kind of helps tie the joints together. Everything seems to be very sturdy. This is not something you want little kids around, because these are extraordinarily sharp. If you do have little kids, which I've got kids in my house, but I keep this stuff away from them. But you can clip off the tops a little bit so they're not quite so sharp. And I may do that anyway, because what will happen is I'll be the one that ends up sticking these through my hand, not my kids. So, but anyway, this is going on. The next thing I got to do is I've glued this down, but I got to wait for the glue to dry. I'm going to use some well, what do they call it? I'm going to use some paper clay to make some burial mounds, not burial mounds, grave sites. Over here I'm going to do the 5 gravestones over in this area, and then I'll black coat this whole thing, goop it all up, and then I'll start painting it and detailing it. And I think I should be able to accomplish this by the end of Saturday, which is our deadline. So that's how we're going so far. Hope you're enjoying it. If you got any questions, just leave a comment, send me a PM, and we'll see you next time.